I did, that I should be fired. Thank you for firing me. And thank you for the publicity of the firing. Andrew Clavin, Christ is King, thank you so much. You are a hero in my book. Tucker Carlson, I don't know, I feel like I should thank you because a lot happened because people thought that we were plotting behind the scenes and we never were. And thank you, Tucker Carlson, for the weeks that I get off when the media is attacking you instead of me. Now it's kind of together. Tucker Carlson, thank you for selling. Thank you. I want to thank Australia. We see you, Australia. Tony Burke, thank you for banning us from an entire country. Even though I didn't do nothing, I literally didn't do nothing, but I'm banned. And guess what? I didn't hear me anyways. Tony Burke. Okay, but in reality, also, obviously, making this incredible team very small. It has stayed small. There's just 4 of us that work on the actual podcast every day. Savannah wearing a ton of hats, Chris in editing, Mark mansplaining, and also being our director, Skylar, the producer, who has to deal with my insane text messages all through the nights because my brain's running in million ways. It's just a really tiny little engine that keeps going, and so that's why we are actually resilient. We do need to hire more people, and you guys still are not getting a window in there. I just want to be clear. I don't want them to get too excited. There will never be any breathing room in the control room. And yeah, obviously, it's been a tremendous year, and mostly thankful to my husband for figuring out how to operate an entire podcast business. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he deals with things. He doesn't have time to even watch the show. He just comes.
No matter what place or what the time, you are now listening to Middays the Strong Way with DJ Strongarm, right here on Sony Hope Radio.
What's going on, everybody? You are now watching me live on Strongarm Nation. And this is the Strongarm Nation Media page. Oh, man. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today, man? Right now, I'm just going through some stuff, man. I am DJ Strongarm, Tessalini Strongarm Kelly. You know what I'm saying? AKA the chairman. You are watching Strongarm Nation Media. Well, Strongarm Nation Media channel. So I appreciate you guys for checking in with me, man. Hey, what's up? Who is that? Who am I talking to? What is it? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on, though? I decided to go live on YouTube with it, man. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying, going through all the other little social media things, and then, you know, all in all, the whole point is to get back to YouTube anyway. So I'm like, man, look, I'm just gonna go ahead and just roll with the whole YouTube vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it right there. So I'm right here delivering the goods and the news and the podcast and the music, whatever it is you look for me to deliver. I'm making it happen from right here in Chester, Pennsylvania, Chester City, PA, which I am the chairman of. But that's another story for another day. If you know, you know. If not, we'll talk about it another time, man. I'm glad you tuned in to the Strongarm Nation Media page, or channel, I'm sorry. But yeah, man, you know, I have the Politictainment podcast that will be airing on this channel. What else, man? We got CCR News that's going to be airing on the Strongarm Nation Media channel. Yeah. So I'm opening up the channel now. You know what I'm saying? Opening up the channel now. You see what I'm saying? And, I appreciate that. You You know what I'm saying, with the voice thing. I mean, I just try to use my voice the best way I can. You know, sometimes, you know, in the world we live in today, man. Well, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. All I have in the world we live in today to offer is my voice. You know what I mean? We go through a lot of things. People go through a lot of things. You know, if you can't give money, if you can't give time, well, I guess giving your voice is also giving your time. So, you know, sometimes all you have is your voice and your time. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't have time, but you still do the best to use your voice the best way you can. So, I appreciate all the compliments, and I'm just trying to use what God gave me so I don't lose what God gave me. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta use what God gave you so you don't lose what God gave you. You understand what I'm talking about? That's what you gotta do, man. That's what you gotta do. So right now, I'm live. Well, I'm live on my channel, but I'm also on radio. I'm on Sony Hope Radio, www.sonyhoperadio.com. That's the station that I'm actually broadcasting on right now. Right now, I'm just playing some music, though. I'm giving all my conversation to the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving all my conversation to the people. Let me see. Let me share these, man. Happening, quick share. Quick share. Let me stay over here. Let me stay over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me stay over here with it. I can hear. Okay, now I just had to do a quick little share. So y'all can, man, share the live, man. Let the people know I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know I'm here. Oh, man. So right now I'm watching Candace Owens. I believe, you know, shout out to Candace Owens, founder of Blexit. Shout out to Blexit. Shout out to Blexit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Blexit. I'm the Blexit Chester City hub leader in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And I'm honored to be able to be a part of the whole Blexit situation. I really am. My affiliations are what they are because I believe in what I believe in. And if you don't know what that is, then you'll have to continue to tune in to find out more about what I believe in, more about how I feel. But at the end of the day, what I really believe in is people. And I always say I am a politician, but I always call myself a peopletician. And I say that because I try to spend most of my time. Let me take this off for now. I try to spend most of my time dealing with the community around me, the people that I see need some type of assistance and help. And if I'm boring you guys, if I'm boring anybody out there, you know, bear with me because things will get exciting at a later time. You know, that's the reason why I put the children can't watch mine, because at some point in time, my conversation gonna flip. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna flip, one of the two, or both. But I'm just really trying to get some type of consistency going right now, because you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure y'all not used to seeing me on YouTube Live. But I'm ready to just start keeping on the YouTube Live situation. But you know, right now, man, because all the other sites I've kind of tried out, I've messed around with them, but everything always comes back to the tube. You know what I mean? And yeah, and I'm kind of one of the original fans of the YouTube vibe. But once again, shout out to everybody in the Blexit family. And I look forward to meeting with all of you one day soon. You know, I'm trying to put together. I'm going to put together. I got to start saying going. I'm going to put together a Blexit meet and greet. You know, for myself really, because I'm trying to meet more people that are part of the Blexit movement. And you know, if you have a chance, man, y'all check it out. You know, go to the Blexit site, and I'll post some things a little bit later in my description or whatever. So you all can, matter of fact, I'll post the information needed in the description so you can check it all out. Once again, shout out to Candace Owens for having the #1 podcast, you know what I'm saying, in the States. Well, I don't know, like it's across I just know she got a #1 podcast. So shout out to Candace Owens, my founder of the Blexit movement. You understand? So y'all bear with me, cause I'm not gonna really talk the whole time. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of shopping, a little bit of strolling, scrolling, whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big on trolling. Though. I don't do a lot of trolling. I'm not saying I won't do any trolling. I'm not saying it's not possible for me to do any trolling. I'm just saying I'm not in a trolling mood right now. It's just not something I'm trying to do. You know, I tell you one thing I'm kind of wondering about. I know you all have been seeing the. Let me see what's playing real quick. No. Yeah, so what y'all think about this whole P. Diddy situation, man? So P. Diddy look like he's still living a life, man. Is it just me or does P. Diddy look like he's still living a life? You know what I'm saying? It looks to me like he's really enjoying himself. Once again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in live on the Strongarm Nation Media channel. And what I'm doing now is having a little politictainment discussion. The politictainment podcast is also what you all need to look out for. So, politictainmently speaking, it seems that Diddy seems to be enjoying himself just as much now. What is that? Is that my beard like that? Oh, see that? I don't know. I gotta get rid of that. That was a whole nap. Anyway, Diddy seems to be enjoying prison life. He doesn't look as if he's bothered at all. He looks really non-bothered. He looks like he's almost in a better space. I can tell you one thing, man. I gotta respect the guy for holding his ground, man. He was 10 toes down for the people that put him in the situation, man. I'm pretty sure that there were a lot more people that was rocking out with these so-called freak offs and doing a lot more stuff that was going on. But Diddy was 10 toes down with that joint. You know what I'm saying? Diddy did not tell, he did not rat anybody else, he did not try to get himself in a better situation. He stood his ground, and he's still locked down. Got a few more years to go. A couple more. Really, I don't think it's that so much because there is rumored. It is allegedly he will be getting out. He will be pardoned as of 2026. And I say allegedly. I say allegedly because excuse me. I'm still early though. But I say allegedly because he's so-called been bragging. Reports of TMZ says that he's been bragging in jail, in prison, about being released in 2026. So we'll see. I don't know if I really believe that though. I don't really believe that. Diddy has a really interesting way of. He knows how to promote and he knows how to keep the show rolling, man. He knows how to keep things going. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see. Does Diddy get out? Does Diddy get the pardon? What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. Do you guys believe that Diddy will be pardoned in 2026, or do you think he's just capping so he can kind of keep the entertainment flow going? How do you guys feel about it? Do you believe that? Will Diddy go free? Will he be pardoned in 2026, or is he just capping, just saying that because it sounds good and he know how to stay in the news? Let's see. But enough of Diddy conversation. We've been talking about Diddy all year long. I'm like tired. Welcome to live stream. Y'all make sure to share this live for me if you can, man. Share the live. I'm not talking about a whole lot. Not yet. But you ain't no telling what's gonna be, you know what I mean? Let me keep looking at what I'm looking at.
Fires. could not have done this without all of you guys for letting me know. But it's okay to just be honest, and it was definitely a trying year. Realizing that, especially now, the conservatism thing, what is conservatism? The Republican Party is going through a moment. I don't want to be tied down to the Republican Party, and I want to be able to say something against Democrats and Republicans. And we're doing that. We're speaking truth. We're going to continue to speak truth, and we're very excited today.
Wow.
And one of the things that we are speaking truth about right now, and which my haters are like, it's because you're talking about Charlie Kirk. You know, you guys change this every month. First it was, oh, it's because of the Brigitte Macron thing. Oh, it's because of the Kamala Chronicles. Oh, it's because of the Blake Lively lawsuit. The common denominator here is me looking for truth. And I think people are catching on to the fact that I'm sincerely looking for truth, and I don't care what enemies I make along the way.
I don't care what enemies I make along the way. Words by Candace Owens, the great Candace Owens. Words by the great Candace Owens. So Candace says she's not going to be only on a conservative. Oh my gosh. So she said she's not just going to only speak on the conservative side, not only on the Republican side. She's going to talk on a scale of complicity, you know, being complete in her conversation, which I think is great, man. You know, so I think it's great. I think that's a good thing because it is okay. And I don't know, I'm not really sure. I don't want to just say that Candace Owens is a Republican conservative. I don't want to just say that. I kind of think, but she could be an independent. I'm really not sure. But I will just simply say that it feels good to hear a person that seems to be conservative or Republican be able to say that it's okay to talk in the middle, you know, because it is. It should be okay to talk in the middle. Nobody should be ashamed of what they are, whether they're Democrat or Republican. And you shouldn't have a problem being able to talk in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Can we all stand in the street and have a good conversation? Can we all stand in the middle road for the conversation? Because it seems like people really tear you down for being on one side or the other. Now, you know, truly, I am what I call an indie publican, you know, which is the independent Republican. So, yeah, that's my thing. I'm going to stick to that because I don't want to be too far in any direction. You know, too far left or right, too far right or left is what I should say, can hurt regardless. So I don't want to do that. So I'm definitely an indie publican. People can say what they want. I'm part of the indie publican party. I might even like that thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even make the other thing. But, yeah, man, shout out to the indie publicans out there and all the other, you know what I'm saying, people that's doing what they're doing. You know, voting is the most important thing, though. If you don't vote, you don't have a voice. You don't have a voice. Vote or be voiceless. You see what I'm saying? Shout out again, once again, the beautiful, you know, and one of the founders and most beautiful, Miss Candace Owens. I'm starting to like Candace. Candace is beautiful because she's so like she's beautiful physically as well, but intellectually, boy, she's like stunning to a brother. I ain't gonna lie. So anyway, let me get back to see what she's saying. I just had to throw that in there, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody gonna watch, not watch, but y'all gonna be seeing me a lot more. So stay in there. You know what I'm saying? Once again, welcome to the Strongarm Nation Media channel. This is the home of the CCR News and the Polititainment Podcast. You know what I'm saying? You know, chat with the chairman.
And obviously, I'm making a lot of enemies right now for some reason looking into the Charlie Kirk assassination.
And Independence a Strong Way. Independence a Strong Way is a independent music show. You know, basically just about the independent artists making moves in a strong manner, what the moves are being made, next moves to be made, things that they need to know in the industry, so on and so forth. So this is a multimedia channel, so you're going to get a lot from Strongarm Nation Media. You understand? So you're going to get a lot from that. Add a Q&A stick. Let me see. I'm not going to do anything right now, though. Not while I'm on. Not at the moment.
And the lies that we are being told. Let's get into Erica Kirk. Obviously, it was a very anticipated interview. I think we didn't really know what we were going to get. I don't know why I thought it was going to be like more about the investigation. And obviously, in retrospect, that's not what it was about because it's Fox News, and Fox News is not going to do this like heavy investigation. It was kind of more giving her a platform to speak about how things have changed for her, how things have changed for Turning Point USA, but it's like being at the helm of the organization. What are her thoughts about what that organization is going to look like going forward? And I'm speaking about Jesse Waters, who hosted this discussion, also trailed her at the event that she did with J.D. Vance at the University of Mississippi. Now, people around the world obviously have been moved by Erica's commitment to her Christian faith, the strength, obviously, that it takes for her to look after her kids, to look after herself.
Yeah, I can tell it's early, man. For me, I stayed up really late last night. I was supposed to go to bed early last night, but I didn't.
Right, and that's kind of one of the things that stood out the most to a lot of people. But I would say the Christian message is what has resonated the most when she got up on stage and she said that I forgive him pretty instantly. What was the moral event was about 10 days after he was assassinated because he was assassinated in 19 after he was assassinated October 21st. And so right here, thank you, Mark. So Jesse asked her.
Once again, welcome. You are now tuned in. You are now watching Strongarm Nation, the Strongarm Nation Media channel. This is the home of CCR News, Politictainment Podcast, Independence the Strong Way, which is my new show for independent artists who want to really have a conversation and learn some things. Yeah, man, get ready for it, It's here. It's going to be here. We're not going anywhere. Strongarm Nation Radio Live will also be on this channel. And just as an introduction, man, it's a media channel. It's been up for a minute. I didn't lock in like I should have or like I could have locked in a long time ago. I took a lot of time off to venture, out to other things and find and learn other things. So, but I'm ready to get the Strongarm Nation Media channel on a more serious note because I have more serious things to talk about. So, I appreciate you guys for being here. I am Tessalini Strongarm Kelly, aka the chairman. Some also know me as DJ Strongarm. The chairman of what? Chester City, Pennsylvania. What type? We'll talk about it if you keep tuning in. Also, the chairperson of Friends for Michael Bannon, 2026. I am also the Blexit Chester City, PA hub leader. Shout out to everybody in Blexit. It's not a lot more to say, man. Chairman of the CCR. But I guess for now, I don't know. I kind of want to stay on, man. I kind of want to stay on. But I also want to do some research so I can have better conversation with you guys. Like right now, it's more of a tune in live in the morning type of vibe just to see who we can get that, have a conversation with. But I'm only gonna right now, I'm probably gonna try to keep these lives. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna, but 30 minutes to an hour at a time. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing like 2 hour lives and stuff like that. It got to be like something else there. So right now it's not much. I'm just kind of like, just moving and shaking, man. I'm just moving and shaking, man. Trying the YouTube thing a little bit more so I can get a little bit more active and get my fans up. So please, if you don't mind, subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe, like, subscribe, share. No, comment, share. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Like, subscribe, comment, share. I am the strongest in the land. Tesseline Strong, I'm Kelly, aka the chairman. You are tuned into the Strongarm Nation Media channel, YouTube channel, home of CCR News, Politictainment Podcast, Independence the Strong Way, and Strongarm Nation Radio Live. We'll be back for another 30 in a little bit. Deuces.